What, are you doing a movie?
Yeah, so this is my dad, and I just, it was recently his 75th birthday, so wanted to do something quite special for him, so got him a gift. There you go, Dad.
Fantastic. Yeah,
Thought I might record it so that the other brothers can see it and whatever. And
who's seeing this?
well, I don't know, whoever wants to watch it. Hopefully lots of people.
It's very special.
That's Mom. Mom.
I'm in on the secret.
So
Fantastic.
looks like he's opened, no problem. That's not, I don't think, really the main present, but there you go. Hopefully the shirt, you enjoy that too. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Oh. Fantastic.
Just so you know what it is, Dad. You haven't opened it yet, Mom. Just give Dad a bit of a hand there to get the main part out, please.
Oh,
It's,
oh jeepers. Oh, no, I know
So,
what
yeah.
they are.
So
Oh, that's fantastic, Leon.
yeah, that's an MB1, which you can only get if you've ejected from an aircraft. It's a watch put together by Bremont in association with Martin Baker, who are very kind enough to subsidise the thing to a large degree, which helps. And as I say, you can only get one if you ejected. So, Dad, I thought it might be quite nice if you could tell us the story about that day. You'll see on the back there, it's got some of your details specific to you.
Yeah, well, it's fantastic. I'm quite overwhelmed, Leon. Yeah, you know, I ejected on the 23rd of February 1965. So it's nearly 50 years ago now. It's 49 and a half years ago. It's a long, long time ago. But it's the kind of event that one certainly will never ever forget in your life. I was on a training flight with my student, and we were practicing aerobatics, and I put the aircraft into a spin which I wanted him to recover from out in the training area in a Vampire T11, and he took the appropriate recovery action, but unfortunately the aircraft went into a steep stable spin. It initially flicked into an inverted spin, and then it went into a steep stable spin, which he could not get the aircraft to recover from, and I then took over and applied supplementary recovery to the aircraft. It still wouldn't recover, and by then we had lost so much height that I instructed him to eject, which he eventually did after jettisoning the canopy, after I had jettisoned the canopy, and I then followed him and ejected as well. My seat parted from me, and my chute opened at what I estimated only to be about 300 feet, which is very low when you consider that the aircraft's at that stage descending at about 20,000 feet a minute. So I really was fortunate that the seat functioned perfectly, and I landed very close to where the aircraft had just struck the ground and it exploded. But that's really the whole story, other than that those early seats were fairly primitive and invariably ended up with some form of injury to your spine. Fortunately, I've had very little trouble in that regard, and I still remember it as though it was yesterday. Both my pupil and I survived the crash, so good story. The aircraft had actually gone into the spin because the trim tabs had been set out of limits, so that even with full rudder applied, the rudders were not effective because of the setting of the trim tabs, and that's why the aircraft would not recover from the spin. But fortunately, I've lived here a to see another day, and I've now got a fantastic watch here, which I'm overwhelmed with both the generosity, but more important, the thought that Leon had actually gone into this and had found something so appropriate. I'm really overwhelmed.
Thanks.
Thank you very much
No.
indeed.
No problem, Dad. Thanks for telling your story. Hope you enjoy the watch.
Yeah, no, I certainly will. Thank you. I certainly will enjoy it. And I know that they are fantastic watches.
Yeah, have a look.